Perfectionism often has a bad reputation attached to it. It conjures up images of rigidity and inflexibility. And we often tend to think that perfectionism isn't quite a good thing because there can be a lot of stress that's attached to it. I want to give a little bit of a different angle on perfectionism and, in fact, normalize a place where perfectionism actually shows up in all of us. And it has to do with the areas of our life that are most meaningful for us. So, when we are engaged in doing something that we absolutely love, or we're engaged in an area of life that feels incredibly inspiring to us, the perfectionism, which let's just define that as working towards becoming a master at something. Let's redefine it. Learning how to become an expert in something. And it takes repetition and practice, and we're willing to do it over and over and over again as we attempt to master this thing. That shows up in the areas that are most important to us because we all have an innate drive to become an expert or become masterful at something that feels meaningful towards us. So, I want you to consider this in your own life. I want you to think about areas where you spend your time, your energy, where you feel enthusiastic, where you feel inspired, and just notice how much effort do you put into that area to make it just right? How many times do you practice things over and over again? How many times do you redo, restructure, this over and over and over again because you are trying to master it? So there is a place for perfectionism in our lives. And so when we think about it for ourselves and we think about it in the children that we work with, before judging it, before throwing on well, we need to shift this or this is bad, how about we pause and ask, where is this showing up in the context of what's most meaningful and inspiring to them? Because when we do, we may find that it's not actually something that we want to stop, but maybe it's actually something that we want to support.